Hey everyone, how goes it? I know it's Levi with Member Solutions on Villain Sport. Colleen, Levi, how you doing? I know we got you guys in. It says that we've got 4 people watching, though, and we've probably got more that'll filter it. So we're going to be making a couple of videos today. I need to film the other Tyne versus Voldemort. We've got snacks. That'll work. Got a drink, just drinking an entire thing of tea. It kind of feels funny to me. I would love to have a cup, but I've got issues with pretty much all my. I know actually I have a cup that will work. Chris, Ben, how goes it? I gotta keep some liquid in here though, mostly so it carries weight. But I gotta sit here and sip it. So Chris had gotten me the Tyne versus Moldy Part 2. I have the animation, which I'll be adding sounds to. The good thing is I just have to see where Chris looked, so I can match where he's looking, to be honest. That is the one thing I'll have to do before I start. We're gonna record the Tyne versus Voldemort Part 2 first. Let's extract that real quick. Dustin, is it Levi, the Thanos, the Manosh, or the Stitchable? None of the above. I keep getting my glasses. My glasses have something on them. Anyone else that wears glasses, you ever get the one spot that just doesn't want to come clean, and you keep trying to go at it? That's also why I'm wearing the Ice 9 Kills shirt, is continuity. And thank you so much for the donation, by the way. The hell? I think my lens cleaning cloth got dirty. There we go. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to swap this out again. All right. So there's the dentist sketches. Let's take a look here. To actually exit that out. Go here, go in there. John and Napa lines 1 and 2. All right. So we're going to pull this up. We're going to take a look at it, and we are going to see where he's looking at. Because our first line here is you have Napa and Levi laughing and watching the show with snacks and drinks.
You want to put some money on it?
I really was hoping he'd be laughing and watching. I really needed him to be laughing and looking at a specific area, but that's all right.
On how long Voldemort's going to hold out? On how long Voldemort's going to hold out?
And he's talking to John in that.
Ooh.
Okay, so he just looks up in a general area. So Napa's effectively like right here looking up. I would suspect that's what he did for his part too on John. Yeah, that's perfect. That works out perfectly. So all I have to do is just look up. Basically, think giant jumbotron of stuff. So in the call center that I had before they took them out, because they eventually took them out, which sucked. They had screens up top. So this will be beneficial. All I have to do is effectively look up and point up. And so I should be able to record my parts all at once. And these are my parts. Ooh, Constantine, really? And then I have to look at Napa. So, ooh, Constantine really has old Voldy on the run, huh? We do that, say the line. I have to get that line. I have to make it feel a whole lot more. So for everyone here that goes, oh, you could do better acting than that. You could blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's the plan. We're working on it. Roddy, did you watch the short, right? The animation short. I loved editing that one. Ba-boing. Shing. I love those little sound effects I added. All right. I do. It's actually common to do that in culinary arts too. How did I get that? No, shit. There. Now. Because continuity matters to me. Ooh, I gotta be careful about the. By the way, we got no way. We got 3 Levi's. Levi Markin, we got Levi Mill, and then we got me. My last name starts with a W. You ain't getting it. Joshua, you're saying that on Facebook. Do you mean you like where else do you follow us besides Facebook? Or do you mean you follow us on Insta? Although I don't know if it's showing you on showing this on Instagram or not. Not the screens on top. Yeah, it works. Yeah, I saw that. No one noticed it. Besides, like, very few people actually noticed that. And I was like, fuck. Because what happened was when I was editing things, I was touching things up. I had spaced fixing effectively the rest of the video after fixing it the first half. I had spaced apparently fixing the other half after cutting it and adjusting something else. I guess it noticed it because like I knew the rest of the video was good, and so I didn't do what I normally do, which is go back and triple check my video. For the record, I usually do a really good job, but when it got put out, it's like whatever. No, don't apologize. That's not something that's whatever. You're all good. All right, so it's ooh, Constantine really has him on the run, huh? Anita has old Levi Waggle, the son of a stitch. That does remind me though, if you guys now that I'm thinking about it, thank you again for the donation. Feel free to donate to the channel. Absolutely feel free to donate to the channel. If you want to help my kitties or donate to me specifically, I'm asking you to donate to the GoFundMe. Killer has his appointment tomorrow, which is really nice. And he probably won't have his teeth fixed tomorrow, but we're gonna get everything we can done, taken care of, and then we can at least get like a price estimate of how much it's going to be. I highly doubt it's going to be more than $1,000. Because the most I've spent on removing all of the teeth in 2 different sessions was like 1,500, 1,600. Although that is all at once with quotation marks. I suppose technically it was more like 2,500 after all the medications and the additional visits to find out what was wrong and additional testing. We know Killer has a problem. We just don't know what the problem is yet. But yeah, he has a doctor's appointment tomorrow. We don't have to worry about his food intake because the first initial visit is just to, get him, take a look at, figure out what's going on. And then we'll get told, okay, we need dental help. I guarantee you it's going to be dental help. And then from there, we'll have to schedule an appointment. And hopefully it won't be, too far out. But he's doing okay. So I'm not too concerned. He's eating. He's not losing weight. He's just not gaining as much weight as I would like. And I just closed out of the thingy. I didn't mean to close out of the thingy. All right. Let's get into this. Should I do run or ropes? What do you think? Oh, Constantine really has old Voldy the Moldy on the run, huh? Chip. Oh, I like that. I should have been recording. I'm going to do that. Oh! No. Oh! Oh! Constantine really has old Voldy the Moldy on the run, huh? Chip. How long Voldemort will hold out? How long Voldemort will hold out? The crunchy. How long Voldemort's going to hold out? We have Chris is going to be in this video, but he's working right now. Chris is not full time yet, so he recorded his parts last night. He tried to fight Constantine and learned. He tried to find Constantine and learned real quick how bad of an idea that was. Whoa! Whoa! Well, that is Serbia after all. I don't like these chips. I think that works. I don't like this chip. I don't like this chip. I think it's the crinkle cut. I'm not a fan of the crinkle. I like kettle. I don't like these. The taste also is kind of not there. Yeah. I don't like these. I might go ahead and put that in there. The I don't like these chips. I might leave that in there. Let that be the last line. I'm gonna finish this chip because I don't like wasting the food, but I'm probably gonna give those to my son. I like how all that came out. It really felt good. I'm just going to move on to the next one, which is, so this one's going to be a little bit harder. I realized I don't have a flashlight. I wonder if I can find something. All right, so this is not turning on. This is a flashlight. Now, a flashlight isn't needed here. I don't have to have it. It'd really drive the Napa going to the dentist and me being all spooky and whatnot. And it's just dark enough / light enough that I could very easily frame my face. I have ring lights. That okay, hold on. We got to test this out. So come on. Lock your brightness. There we go. Okay. I got to go turn off the light. Oh, that's got like the perfect spooky. This is so stupid. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna turn this off so we can test this. If I can see where to turn this off at. Okay. So I go clap, clap. It dives down. And then I go. And then ideally, I would actually change the camera angle to this other side, which I can't at the moment. I'm locked to this orientation, which is fine. So one of the things, a dentist is a wicked, sadistic, evil person who revels in others' pain and suffering that they cause, all under the guise of helping. It'd be much better if I had like a full-fledged flashlight. However, this is kind of, come on. Hello. Wow, you do not like. I would have to memorize my lines. But see, oh, you guys can't quite see that. That light is not as bad as it looks there. So let's send this on Discord. I'll share my screen, and then we'll kind of go from there. See. Oh, there went the light. We won't stay in the dark. Hey, Joshua, you have an amazing day too. I want to see what this one looks like. This is a perfect. This is like camping light. It's just so goofy. It's so goofy. It's so goofy. I have some emergency lights. The other light here is orange. I don't know where my other one is. I have a bunch of lights around the house. It's a matter of finding them. So, first things first is we're gonna get the lights back on while we. Well, let's leave the lights on because like I might go and start recording. Well, no, I had to turn off the lights. don't have a way to click the lights off when I clap without outside help. So that could be a problem. Also, I just realized I had my mic down here instead of up here. So I now have to listen to the sound quality of those other videos. I love that the sound quality sounds fine. Sound quality is fine. That's good. They restart it only to see Levi in the dark, anyways. Yeah, I've got one. It's charging right now. All right, so let's get that pulled up and let's take a look at that. We're gonna get your guys' opinion, and then we're also gonna take a look at what Chris sent me. Because if his video is in the light anyways, if he scrapped that idea himself, then it's a moot point. You have an Acme Day as well. Have a free Acme Day. Have a Loki Day. I showed my siblings the Hulk video I voiced in. They say I did Hulk, but they cringed when they heard it because it was me saying it. Hopefully Levi missed comment. Supposedly supposed to get a raise today. Hopefully it's good. I hope it's good too. Anyways, let's get back to what we were doing here.
We're gonna turn this
I like the spooky vibe that this is given.
The wicked, sadistic, evil person who revels in others' pain and suffering at the cause, all under the guise of
Love the fact that the train got picked up.
helping.
So I'm not sold on it. We're gonna take a look at what Chris sent me real quick. I'm not gonna import it. Did his lighting not change like at all? Oh, I like that. I like that. Hold on. I like how it's just lit up by the monitor. That might work out. Hold on. Hold on. Look at this. Okay, ready?
Why'd you turn the lights off?
That works so well. That works so well. And it's just and then John comes back in. John comes in. At some point the lights go back on. Yeah, right here.
Why the hell are the lights off? What was that about?
Okay. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go with just it just dims, but we just have our faces lit by the like. I'll have my lines up is what I'll have. That should be enough lighting, based on what I was looking at here. Because before we even got it turned on, it was relatively okay. Worst case scenario, what I'll do is I'll turn this on and I'll set it further away so it illuminates me. But yes, that works out beautifully. Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, there's a point in this where I turn it off in that video, in the video I was looking at. Yeah, that's not bad. So if we look at it here, I need to get rid of the hair that's on my thing. And then I clap, lights go off. But look at that. I'm illuminated by my natural lighting and the one thing. When I turn that light on, when it's further away from me, it works better. So we're gonna finagle the lighting, and how this scene is gonna play out is I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna get immediately Napa and the lights dimming. That way, you don't have to have. I don't have to have the lights pop off on me. It's Levi claps, bam, scene changes, lights click off. By the way, if the clapping bothers you, I apologize. All right, so do we switch to a Vader shirt? I'm being slightly evil here. We switch to a Darth Vader shirt, a darker shirt, for an even darker vibe. What do you guys think? Or keep the Ice 9 kills? Got a good skit for you. Good action. Napa versus Rickoon. I don't know what Rickoon is. Switch it? Colleen says switch it. Switch? All right. We're getting more and more people come in and they're saying to switch. All right, 1 second. Do the same thing that Chris does. I should, like, if Chris was here, that'd be more impactful. But it's also a little bigger on me, so it fits a little bit better. This is a new video. There's no continuity issue here. As long as I keep this shirt for the entirety of the Dennis sketch, we're good. The Ice 9 kills was for the Constantine sketch. I had to wear that one because continuity is a big deal for me too. I've been there, done that. I had the same problem this morning for me. All right. So Napple's holding his face. Have you gone to the dentist? It's going to be my first line. Have you gone to the dentist? And then that was a nice one and done. It was such an easy line, though. Okay. Yeah. This is such a stupid. Oh my god, this is such a. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to grab the camera and move it over to have Nappa's point of view. But we don't have a face on straight of Nappa, so. But what I can do is change my viewpoint to be more in line. So that you guys get more of my face. And then the lights go off. And I get to shine a flashlight on my face. We get to do the rest of this in the dark, people. Well, as dark as I can get it. I get to keep my lights up. I'm illuminated just by the computer. I can actually, I wonder how dark it is. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. That's okay. I have to grab. All this here. Because it goes Levi, Nappa, Levi, Nappa, Levi, Nappa, Levi. And then all I have to do is grab another one, pull it over. Why am I not? Why are we not? There it goes. My thing wasn't wanting to cooperate with me. Okay. You guys are all good. Let's get this pulled up. It's too difficult for your 6-year-old. Okay. So you guys, I get it. You guys aren't going to be able to see me very well. I apologize. That is just this particular filming aspect. This is really good though. I really like the lighting that I got here. It's really dark and gritty-esque. We're going to check to see how this looks with this. That's too bright. Yeah. That's going to have to forego that. We're going to have to go with this one. We're going to go. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. All right. I'll give you guys a actually no, this is pretty close to what it looks on screen. Just think sharper, like much more in focus. This is pretty good. This is pretty spot on. Like you can see more of my background, but like I'm still in focus. It's nice, perfect, spooky vibes. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna pull up my other lines here. Three, two, one. A dentist is a wicked, evil, sadistic. A dentist is a wicked, evil, sadistic person who revels in others' pain and suffering. All underneath the. We can do that better. A dentist is a wicked, evil. A dentist is a wicked. A dentist is a wicked, sadistic. That's double entendre. A dentist is a sadistically evil person who revels in others' pain and suffering that they themselves cause, all underneath the guise of helping. They also use a variety of torture tools. They also use a variety of torture tools specific to their trade. Some made of wood and stone, others of iron and steel. Well, one device they used was called a dental pelican. It's a device made. Well, one device they used was called a dent. One device they used is, I'm going to call it is, one device they use is called a dental pelican. Well, one device they use is called a dental pelican. It's a device made of metal and suffering, shaped with a hook, claw, and a boister that they used to rip out my tooth sideways. I can do better. Well, one device they used is called a dental pelican. It's a device made of steel and suffering. It's shaped with a hook, claw, and a boister that they used to rip my tooth out sideways. Then they used a hand crank drill to drill out the ones that they couldn't extract, all while a strong man holds you still. If you were lucky, you came in drunk and then left sober. The screams of agony, they were enough to wake the dead and drive them away all at once. And that's not even the worst of it. I'm going to redo those lines though. Well, one device they used, got to make sure my light's further up. One device they used is called a dental pelican. It's a device made of metal and suffering, shaped with a hook, claw, and a boister that they used to rip my tooth out sideways. Then they used a hand crank drill to get the ones that they can't extract and pull out, while a strong man holds you down. If you were lucky, you came in drunk and left sober. The screams of agony were enough to wake the dead and drive them away all at once. And that's not even the worst of it. Oh yeah. I hear they have full devices that they strap you into now. Oh yeah. I hear they have devices that they strap you into now, with hundreds of metal arms and all kinds of devices attached, like scrapers and picks and drills, all to increase the types of tooth torture that they can perform on you. I hear that they even have needles now as well. I heard stories about one of the specialists we have on retainer. This one guy he revels in it so much. He even sings about the pain he would cause, all while whoever was in the chair would scream in never-ending agonized accompaniment. All right. We may need to redo that last line. I need to actually hear.
Why is Voldemort being chased by 3 dogs?
Oopsie. Not that one.
Agonized
accompaniment. This one guy we have revels in it so much, he even sings about the pain that he would cause you in the moment, all while whoever was in the chair. This one guy we have revels in it so much, he even sings about the pain he is causing, all while whoever's in the chair would scream in never-ending agonized accompaniment. I think that works. And then, like, he comes in.
What the hell are the lights on? What was that about agonized accompaniment?
And then agonized accompaniment. So, I'm going to call that there. If I have to redo these, I've got everything set up to redo it. We're going to go turn on the light so I can, and then put things back. Now, normally I would review my recordings. Right now, we're trying to I'm just going to see if I'm just going to record straight out, get it done, take a look at it. And if I have to re-record it, my little TARDIS didn't want to stay where it needs to stay. If I have to re-record a scene, then I re-record a scene. Mostly because, like, doing this, like how I'm doing it right now, is kind of a pain in the ass. All right. So then we go here. Nothing. Just told them about going to the dentist. That was all. Nothing. Just told Napa what it was like going to the dentist. That was all. Nothing. I just told Napa what it was like going to the dentist. That was all. And then John Napa, just the truth and nothing but it. I told him the truth. Just the truth. We'll figure out one of those. Oh! I had a massively dry, just went dry all the way down the throat. Yeah. Three, two, one. Oh! He gets the strong man. He gets the strong man, the chair, and a musical all at once. Oh, he gets the strong man, the musical. Mm-hmm. Oh, he gets the strong man. Mm-hmm. Oh, he gets the strong man, the chair, and the musical all at once. Oh, he gets the strong man, the musical. Oh, he gets the strong man, the chair, and the musical all at once. He's right, Napa. Even if it's the Pelican, you'll be fine. He's right, Napa. Even if it's the... He's right, Napa. Even if they use the Pelican... He's right, Napa. Even if they use the Pelican, you'll be fine. I wink this side. You can't see me wink. He's right, Napa. Even if they use the... He's right, Napa. Even if they use the Pelican, you'll be fine. All right, we'll take a look at that line. Why won't you scroll? For whatever reason, won't let me scroll in the camera anymore. They changed. There was an update that screwed with a bunch of things. That last one was good. You can see my wink and everything. All right. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. That was good. Oh shit! I forgot about the. I have one more line. I forgot. How is Doc Ock supposed to keep Napa still? How is Doc Ock supposed to keep Napa still? Oh, he gets the strong man. Oh, he gets the strong man, the chair, and a musical all at once. We'll call that good. The prank wars. I wanna get back to the prank wars for sure, Dustin. That was a really fun one to do, and I want to get back into it. And I apologize for not seeing your comment until now. Thank you for the donation. I got tax returns today, so did a Costco run. Downside, lots of walking on concrete. Owies. Been there, done that. Not great. All right. So now, whether I like it or not, I have to be done. I have other stuff to take care of. I have editing to do. I think all that's going to work. What we're going to do is I'm going to transfer everything that needs to be transferred in. And we're going to take a look at it. And kind of go from there on it. If I have to re-record, I have to re-record. It's not that big of a deal. I can control most of my lighting. Let me take a look here. That should be everything I need. I'm not going anywhere yet. Are you heading out, Colleen? Nep is sitting in his car, is traumatized. I don't have to go anywhere yet. I have other things to do, don't get me wrong, but I don't need to leave yet. We're gonna make sure we're gonna basically load the projects that need to be loaded. Get everything in. And the way I need to do that to start off with is another area. Hold on. Unfortunately, we're in the wait mode. We got to wait for it to upload. Now, once they're uploaded, it looks like the Time video might be uploaded, so I might be able to grab that. Yeah, that one's. It's like download that one. So we can share that. We're doing okay. We are.
Oh no. Oh,
My sound's a little bit wonky, but that's all right. This is really cool here. We've got reduced noise and normalized video. We're gonna do normalized video first.
oh.
And what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna do DH. I'm gonna kind of go more like that. I was leaned back a little bit too far. But this way, we kind of get it. I can have more here. I kind of need my face right in this area. I can go down a little bit, but it's better if I have it right there. And then if we go right about there, that might work out.
Well, that is Kirby after.
I don't like it too.
I really don't. I don't know. Like, that's a good one right there. That's a good reaction. So that project's good. So then we're gonna go into new project. We're gonna grab all the dentist stuff, move it in here. We've still got 2 more videos that are uploading right now for the dentist sketch. They're almost done. That 5-minute video is taking forever. You're still not sure what happened? We recorded some things. I like it too, but it's also one of those things where, like, depending, like, I think I have the last line. I could probably fit it. You know, we see he's I'll show you. I think I have an idea, but I gotta finish grabbing these 2 files though. Download that one. Download that one. Download that one. That one's taking forever. That one's the 5-minute one. Okay. So our 6-minute one. So you guys can see the spooky vibes going on here. Look at how much clearer that is. And like I can spookify that even further if I want. We can, because I'm looking at Napa, so I can go like over here. And then I can go retouch. Just actually. And then we can change the exposure, contrast. If we were to change the exposure down a little bit, increase the contrast, highlight, increase our shadows, our whiteness, our blacks, say about here. Get our brilliance down here. Increase the sharpen a little bit. A little clarity. Don't worry about the particles. We're not going to fade. That's fun. All right. So then this entire spooky area kind of feels like that. And I would mimic these settings elsewhere. We can even mess around with the saturation. If I mess around with saturation, it screws my other lighting. This is why getting correct lighting helps dramatically to fill it.
Torture that they can afford.
Like this looks pretty good as it is. But I will and if you take that all off, massively change it. Look at the massive difference between that. Each one of those settings really does affect it quite a bit. But I have to what I'll have to do is I'll have to go in when I'm editing it. That's when I'll take a look at it. But for the time video, what we can do to try to get that in there is we can play this last bit of the dog that plays, and then right there at the end of that, you instead of the ending being the dog, it goes. It's just such a nonchalant, like it slips back over to Levi, going, "I don't like these chips." I think that works out really well. Levi just going, "Oh, times are, I don't like these." I think you're right. I think that works really, really well. Um, you joined halfway through. Your guess was you trying to get kiddos. All right. So one of the things I want to work on is I'm gonna show you guys the process of sound editing a lot of this. So this is our time sketch, right? You know, there's some good and bad here. We really probably don't need that animation of him popping in. But I'm not going to cut it. Right now we're doing sound editing, and then we'll export it as a sound, and then we'll go to our second timeline. We'll finagle with that and add that in there. This way I effectively have two separate projects. They're just on two different timelines. Yeah, that timeline 2, timeline 1. All right, that works out. So now here's a question. Why, and this is, you guys get to interact, you guys get to decide here. Do we want like a summoning noise? I feel like, you know, because he summons them in the original sketch. And we're gonna have me we're gonna show a little bit of the other sketch. We're gonna show a bit of the original, which is right here. We'll pull that up here. And it's the very end of this. So we're gonna start it right, you know, at some point here. I think if we started at the he's what? Well, no, we're doing the dogs. Add it into this. So then we get, so then it turns around and we go from there. But I feel like the Scooby Doo voom voom voom. We'd have to like, I'd have to research some sounds. You guys can help out too. Um, Cujo. Nerp. This is gonna be a pain in the ass finding the So I'm gonna have to find, because what I was thinking use a very silly summoning sound. What's the kind of sound that you guys think that we should use for this right here? And remember that like we're also gonna have them growling. So like Cerberus. That's a really good triple. I've got a sound for that. I've got a video and a sound for that. So I can grab that right now. And then all I have to do is put that on there. Now I could also just get dog growling sounds. But I kind of want to, like, if I can use the growling at some point from the movie Cujo for that. This is a demon dog right here from Supernatural. And this is Serby, right? So then let's see here. Are we still? What the hell? Oh, there it goes. It's not wanting to show up there for a second. We're gonna get to the point I need. Cut out the rest, and then we got to cut out that damn screaming. So we'll extract the audio on that. Delete that. His growling is just right there. So Cerberus has his own growling. I think we only need about this amount. No, we need a little bit longer. We do. I might have to get some longer growling and then kind of go from there. We are. I'm gonna get sounds for Cujo, and I'm gonna get sounds for the other one, and then I need to normalize them. Then we need to have dogs barking and going after them, and then we get dogs chewing, which that's literally what I'm gonna do. Because it'll be faster for me to make the sounds than it would be for me to like surf the internet for a sound that I like. And I got to do it for like 3 different dogs. So no, we might be able to find some additional ones. The question is, do we want like we have the growling sounds. We need like a Scooby-Doo-esque Why do we have the? Why is the new one? No, that's not what I want. Scooby Doo. I forgot how much music that they used in the old Scooby Doo stuff. Oh my god! Have you done the Winchesters meeting Casper the Friendly Ghost? Not yet. I have some dogs just down the road. They sound mean. By all means, you can send me some recordings of the sounds. I might have to. Shit. Okay. It's a lot of music. It's a lot of music. Okay. To everyone here, here's what I'm going to do. If you guys are part of the Discord, you guys are going to have a chance to help me and shape this this video here. I need dog sounds, dog growling sounds. I also need to rest my back. My back hurts. I need dog growling sounds, and we need the zoink vom chase scene thing, trips over, boink. I need whatever that's gonna sound like. And if you have a dog, or you see a video of a dog grabbing a chew toy and viciously growling and hearing the chew toy flop around, we need that. I'm gonna look for some stuff, but it's gonna take me time to look for things, and I have other editing that I need to do, and I've got to get at least one video out. I'm not gonna have it done today, but I'm gonna try to get one video out for tomorrow. That might be the dentist sketch, to be honest. My kid's school. Okay. So here's what happened. If you guys were part of the breakfast stream, you guys know a little bit, but let me just retell that story. So I paid for my kiddos breakfast and lunch. I have to. There's nothing I can do about that. For my oldest, it's really easy. I gave them a card. That card has money. They self-manage that. And I put another $20 to $40 every paycheck. Kind of depends on if I have more money or not. For my son, I have to pay for the school lunches. Now, what's been happening is that the way that they track them is in the morning time, he'll go and say if he'll have lunch or not, and they'll just mark it. And you know, he might take a juice box or something, and they'll mark just a juice box, 75 cents for a juice box and a granola. If he takes the whole breakfast option, he'll get charged for the whole breakfast option, right? If they go and get something else extra, it's only 75 cents extra. Problem is that we like twice a week he doesn't eat lunch. He winds up getting to the lunch area and he doesn't eat it. So we've been paying extra and they've been effectively pocketing it. Well, I noticed this, I brought it up. And then on top of that, the reason why I noticed was because they didn't originally credit my original payment from a couple weeks ago. And so I had to get that fixed. Now they got it credited. There's only $5 left. And they patiently told me basically to fuck off in a sense. She's nice. The person I talked to is nice, but the way that this was worded and everything was not something I'm not really happy with. I can't wait until he's in the other school for lunches, but like the teachers and whatnot are great in this school. It's just the way that this whole lunch system pisses me off. Do you know what? Kids should eat free. At school, kids should eat free. And it used to be a thing. Don't want to go into politics, but Trump killed that. Okay? Trump killed that. Yeah, it was worded like a backhanded compliment is what it was. And I'm just pissed off about it because he only has $5. I really don't have the money unless I borrow money from a different account that I don't really want to borrow from to put money on his account. Now it should be fixed going forward. Tobias knows that if he's not going to eat lunch that day, to tell the lunch lady so they can mark it correctly. But one of the days he got charged for a full breakfast and extra, and I know he didn't take the full breakfast. I know he didn't eat the lunch, and he still got charged for the lunch because I took him home early that day. So at the very minimum, I should have been given like, nearly 4 or 5, at least $6 in refunds. But it's whatever. I can't do anything about it except going forward. He can bring his lunch. He struggles with that though, because we all kind of struggle with it. Because I have to cook for it and everything like that. He has to want the food, then he has to go warm the food and stuff like that. Kind of, but I don't have a way to prove it. All we can do is kind of move forward. And I don't want his account to get in the negative because eventually he's just not going to be allowed to take certain foods. And I don't want him to go and need to eat and they go, well, all you can eat is this. Because for like an entire 2-year period, because he's lactose intolerant, I had to get a note exception, even though he still has this problem. Even though my son is still lactose intolerant, they were effectively just feeding him like PB&J sandwiches for 2 years. Even though he could have eaten the pizza or could have had this or could have had that, they're like, well, no, because you're lactose intolerant, you're not allowed to have this. And that was when he was getting the free lunches when we qualified for it. There was also a point in time before Trump did his thing, first term, I believe it was, that he did that, where school lunches were free, period, for everyone. It didn't matter what your income level, it was just lunch, period. I remember paying for lunch when necessary, but it was super, super cheap when I was a kid. it was one of those things where I was guaranteed food either way. And for him, like they're not even guaranteeing food anymore. They still try to like, hey, at least have bread. But like it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. And it's so expensive. It's I have it here. It's $2.80 for lunch, $2.35 for breakfast, 75 cents for an extra fruit or vegetable, or 75 cents for an extra lunch item. He got charged twice. He got charged for two fruits and veggies. He got charged another time for that too. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking I just oh, he has plenty of food at home. We struggle with feeding him at school, not because he doesn't have food, but because of the type of food that he can take to school and eat is an issue. It's either A, I get pre-made shit that he can microwave, or B, I cater to only him for dinners and lunches and whatnot, so that he'll be able to take something. But then other people are going to go hungry. So I'm just frustrated. I'm pretty sure that they did, but I don't have a way of proving it at the moment. I would have had to keep better track of that, and I wasn't. One for with private schools, so hot lunches cost money. This is a public charter school, so it's a little bit differently, but it's still along the lines of even at the regular quote unquote regular public schools that are around here, the lunches still work pretty much universally. It's just different between elementary schools and high schools, slash like middle and high school. When he goes to the other school, that's when things will be different. Yeah, Tobias can cook to a limited degree. But he would much rather just microwave something, which by the way, if you can guess it, I have to clean the microwave again. I'm gonna make that little bastard go and clean it. He's not a bastard though, because like we were married. Little bugger blew something up in the microwave. Mind you, it was leftovers that he enjoyed, and I'm like, okay, that's great. I'm glad you ate it. Wish you would have eaten it when I made it, but whatever. Steven, yeah. The moment he used it, he blew something up in it, and it's I'm like, I can't win. It happened on Sunday too. So literally, like on Friday, you guys know I was celebrating because I just cleaned it, and then like I got to have it cleaned for 2 days. It was 2 days. It was 2 days. I get what you guys mean. That's the problem is that I can't keep anything like that in the house for long periods of time. And those still cost money, right? Even if it's cheap, it still costs money. And honestly, like even if I bought him full meals and they were costing me $1.80 and he was taking them to school, warming them up, and then eating them, I still had to have him do it. And anything that he takes has to survive outside of a fridge, or I have to pack it with ice and everything so it'll stay. And it's not that we weren't doing that. It's just more along the lines of he got tired of, he didn't want to have to continue to do that. So I still have to like have enough money on the school lunch account. And it's just, it's getting ridiculous to try to keep this on there when he's getting charged for things that I'm pretty confident he's not taking. I don't know, and I just don't know how many school days are left. There's like what, another 100 days left or something. Roughly. about 50? About 50 days. So it's $2.80 for lunches. We'll assume the full breakfast, $2.35. That should cover him for days that he doesn't eat it and days that he only, and maybe a day in here and there. So it's $5.50 per day. So 50 times the 5.15. I need another $257 for the rest of the year. At minimum, I need 200. I could probably get away with the 200. Killer has his vet appointment, and then I can figure things out from there. I just need. I'll just do 20 for now, I guess. 20 to 40. Yeah, I know. It's fucking. I know. I get it. Protein bars, ramen. It's all that stuff. I'm gonna make him clean the mess up. Yeah. It's just along. You guys got to remember, and I haven't said this yet, so that's probably one of the reasons why I'm getting a bunch of suggestions. He's autistic. He's on the spectrum. He's a high functioning. Don't get me wrong. But everyone in the house is on the spectrum. Everyone has their issues with food. He especially has some issues. He overeats what he is able to eat. And he will straight up refuse to eat what he doesn't want to eat, and then he gets home and he'll just gorge himself. So, and it's mostly carbs and stuff. Getting him to eat fruits and vegetables and fiber and everything, I've been a pain in the ass. So it's it's a lot. Yeah, Levi, I know. I just hate to. I don't want to say like you. If when you say your child's autistic, people have a certain mindset of what autistic means, what autism means, and they don't realize that like, hey, you probably know way more people on the spectrum than you think. Yeah, and Craig, that's just, he's kind of the same way where he can sit there and eat damn near the same thing. One of his safe foods is fucking mac and cheese. I can't fucking stand like I get that I ate mac and cheese this morning, but I also went out of my way to make it like super fancy-ish mac and cheese. I'm tired of regular plain mac and cheese. I'm really fucking tired of it. But I still keep like mac and cheese microwave meals and stuff like that in the house, specifically for him and my oldest. I just don't have the money to deal with this, and now I'm really frustrated. Instead of like, I went from like, okay, we're gonna do this to this other thing, and I have to find a bunch of sound quality shit. Because sound makes or breaks a video at times. I gotta find like I think some background chase music would be great. And then having that music play while me and Chris and Napa are talking is gonna be good. We got to figure out some chase music. So, if you guys go into the Discord, tag me if you find something. Share it in the picks and gifts area, or start a thread. In fact, let's start a thread. Let's go start a thread. We're gonna start a thread. Can I start a thread here? Be able to start a thread there? Threads. All right, in the general area, I'm gonna start a thread. This would help if I yes ping this. There it goes. All right. I created a thread in the general area. Pop on over to the Discord. Oh, hey, baby. What's wrong? Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Pop on over to the Discord. Throw out some ideas. I'm gonna come back to it later. I'm gonna go decompressed and de-stress and deal with the fact I've got to figure out my kiddos' lunch stuff. I got the filming done. That's the important thing. I got the filming done. I'm gonna have to kill the chill in here. On the bright side, it's gonna be warmer this upcoming week. On the downside, I'm gonna probably have to turn on the air conditioning. Did you check Dustin Lute's donation? Did he donate to the channel again? Dustin, if you donate to the channel, thank you so much. Or do you mean you donated again to the something else? What'd I miss? I kind of went on a tangent. No, it's not. I mean, technically that is also what it's for, but so the GoFundMe is for the cats first. Like there's like on the GoFundMe, he donated $10 on stream. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I won't see that until next month, but thank you still nonetheless. That takes care of bills for next month. Well, I didn't get to see. There it goes. I think there's a donation earlier today too on the stuff. How much was donated? Why can't I see? There it is. Philip donated 120. Jeremy donated 20. Steven, damn. Steven, you donated 334. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much. This was a few hours ago. This was during the breakfast stream. Still 3, 4. That's a good chunk of money. Once we get it next week, it's a good chunk of money. I don't have to worry about the cats taken care of. So, I can borrow from that other area if necessary. I just don't like doing so because that's not like it's supposed to go towards that, but it's supposed to go towards killer first, then the other things. So I don't know, guys. I hate having to borrow from Peter to pay Paul. I'm trying to get out of that, and I'm getting closer. But then shit like this happens. Hey, you guys want to hear something really cool? We got a brand new water heater. It got installed. It works. It's functional. I don't know how hot it gets yet. I haven't tested how hot the water gets. If it doesn't get scalding hot, I'm gonna have to adjust it. Oh, that's your total donation? Really? I miss when like I could see donations a different way. I'm not entirely thrilled with their new way of doing things. Oh yeah, 156.40. Okay. That's much different. There's 156 going to be sent next week. Okay. Way different than what I thought. Still, thank you. Still helps. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it negatively. I did not mean it negatively. Are you saying you only? Are you saying that to Steven? Oh, no. He did awesome. That's cool. No, because I said okay. I get self-conscious about that because like you guys are still helping me out. I want to be appreciative of that. I want to make sure things are good. See, that's cool. Debbie is gonna record the fur. Hey, see if you can like get a twang because that's I don't need that. I don't really want to sit here and go like that. I don't want to put something in my mouth and do that. I've done that already. There's a video that exists on this channel that is literally me going. It's me. Because I don't have a dog. I don't have a dog to sit there and do this. So many of the sound effects are me making noises. Oh, bye-bye. We can't be on camera. All right. Use cat noises for one of the heads. No, I'm not gonna use cat noises for one of the heads. So Supernatural doesn't have a lot of music in it during fight scenes and everything. It is a perfect way for me to grab. I gotta find those scenes, but Supernatural will be a really good one for me to grab. Also, if you guys want to look on Supernatural, find those like what episodes. You don't even need to find the scenes at all. If you tell me the season and the episode that the demon dog is in and they're growling and whatnot, I can go find it. It just saves me the time from having to find it. We wouldn't be donating if we thought you were ungrateful. Steven, I know. There's a lot of things I want to do. A lot of things I want to create. And I'm also wanting to help other creators. I'm in a unique position where I've got employment for doing this stuff, right? And I'm going to try to continue and build up my own brand and stuff. But also, I have an opportunity here to make an idea I have a reality and help other creators. But I'm taking my sweet time doing it because I don't have a ton of money to just like, dive in and be like, hey, make content for this new thing I'm making so that I can drive followers to your channel. Or if you don't want to do social media, but you still want to make content, let me pay you for your content that will be featured on this channel type of thing. Originally I was going to keep it really, really under wraps, but then the more I thought about it, I was like, I have no way to no one's going to listen to me if I don't come out and be like, hey, this is me. This is what I'm doing. I wanted to be faceless, but I was like, nah, I can't do that. I'm going to have to show my face and be upfront with creators. And that's going to be the best way to get other people to be like, yeah, I want to license my content to you or sell my content to you for that channel to exist specifically on that channel. My hope is kind of similar for the 24/7 stream that we got, to do a 24/7 stream, but it has 30 different creators, 40 different creators, 100 different creators. Let it grow to the point to where the channel not only funds itself, but it can fund and pay royalties out to other creators, which doesn't exist on YouTube yet. If I ever leave Villainsport, I'm not going to get any royalties. For any reasons, I'm not going to get any royalties. That's kind of common with anybody. Like if let's say Dropout TV, any of the actors that are on Dropout TV leave, they don't get royalties. That's actually why a lot of them come back, because they don't get fucking royalties. 90% of the time, unless their stuff is getting shown on networks, they don't get anything else. They get that first check. They get paid for a job. That's their job. They're done. That's it. And I want to do something about that. Oh, yeah. Are you not, Craig, are you on the Discord? I can't just copy that. I have to I'm gonna just running sound effects. Copy. Copy. Oh wow, Debbie, you. How'd you find all that so quick? I think you would like the Discord, man. There's a lot of people in there. A lot of our normal crew. Oh, look at that. Cartoon running sound effects. I just Googled it. We got a bunch of different options. I'll go to YouTube as well. Do that. Yes! Yes! That is exactly what I'm looking for. I need and then the surprise and stuff like that. We have links right there. It should have popped for you, but sometimes it doesn't. I can drop a link. Give me a second here. Copy. We'll go to villain support there. Paste. It's 1:30. I really need to pop off and relax and lay down on my back. You know, the Scooby-Doo episode of Supernatural. Debbie, can you tell me the season and episode for the Scooby-Doo episode on Supernatural 2? I might, because I highly doubt that they have a bunch of music on them. They might have a bunch of music on there. I don't know. But if you can post that, that'd be great. I'll take a look at that. I can also just search it, mind you. Yeah. I can look those up, take a look at them, and research the sounds. The running will be really funny. I'm gonna need one that I'm gonna need like a banana slip sound. He slips on his jacket. Although I could probably bet you anything it would sound. It's gonna sound like that. Is all it's gonna be. Is like that. I love creating sounds for animation. It's just a lot of work. Do you want to put that, Debbie? If you want to put that in the animation effects, I'll take a look at that later. So yeah, I'm gonna go lay down. I'm gonna decompress, chillax from the bullshit that happened just now. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I already did the closing last time. Tell the winds blow your sails our way again. You have a free Acme Day. Have a free Acme Day. Sparkles don't have an Acme Day. Yeah. I need to decompress. You guys have a good one.